Good evening, folks. Wally here. Today we are back for episode 19 of Demon Slayer. And time, I'm not really sure what we're gonna do because we have the Hashira on the way. Um, Jiu and I think the other girl's name is Shinobu. And they saved Zenitsu and helped out, what's his name? Whatchamacallit? Inosuke, but now Tanjiro is fighting the edgy kid, the edgy white kid, for lack of a better word, that was beating on his little sister, which is totally not a parallel to Tanjiro and Nezuko, but and Tanjiro's sword broke, which is insane. The fucking black blade, the unnatural color that normally people don't get, and it's like bad luck or whatever, and it broke. That's the one thing I did not see coming was the fucking sword breaking. At least not this early. So I have no idea what this show is gonna lead to, but let's jump right into it and see what episode 19 has in store. Oh, Hinokami. I think that means God of Fire. Hinokami. Yeah, I think that's God of Fire. Oh, that katana is cool as fuck. He's aura farming. Feels like the fanboyism, huh? Okay. Literally hog-tied him. Jiu has to save him. Jiu and Shinobu have to save him. Oh, yeah, he is dead as fuck. Okay, where's the blood? You can't just cut her up and then not show the blood on her. Ufotable. Why does seeing Nezuko trigger you? Uh-huh. Oh, that's a wild cut. That is an insane cut. Oh no, that is a terrible cut. That is a terrible cut. Uh-huh. Um, my dude. I mean, I can't predict shit at this point. Like, He just chopped her up. I'm here talking about my themes and my parallels and my they look the same, and he just fucking killed her. Okay. You're gonna give them your blood. Take my blood and become my siblings. Give your sister. Okay, he wants Nezuko. Tanjiro's not gonna do that, my dude. My dude. Yeah. He's just co-opting the sister. Exactly. Exactly. This guy. This guy. This dude. Man looked at the concept of family and said, you know what this needs? Domestic abuse. My dude. My dude made up a mother, made up a dad, made up a fucking sister, and they're all afraid of him. And he's just like, yeah, that's what happens. Fuck around and find out. I mean, I guess. I guess, but that is so toxic. And now he wants Nezuko too? Oh, he is. Nezuko? Nezuko can shrink and get out of that, right? She can shrink and get out of his grip, right? I hope. Where's Nezuko? Did he tie her? Um, uh, um, can we not crucify Nezuko on threads? Can we not do that? Can we not do that, motherfucker? Can we not do that, you asshole? What do you mean? Fuck off. Let her get scorched a bit is crazy work. That is diabolical work. Oh, that's actually so sadistic. Duh. Okay. Building up momentum and cutting it. Oh, he is gonna get cheesed up. He's going through the cheese grater. He's getting cubed. I mean, he's clearly not. He's the protagonist, but okay, the life is flashing before his eyes to try to find a way to make it out of this, like Shinobu said. So what's he gonna come across? Dad? This motherfucker had a dad? Bro, dad is malnourished as fuck. Oh, the music. What is Hinokami? It means dad's Kagura dance. Short of injuries and disasters. With our prayers at the start of each year. Okay. So they are flame worshippers. Um with a broken sword? What's the fucking difference? Oh, this is beautiful. Surely they're both getting the family flashback. They're both getting the family mom and dad flashback power up. Okay. Nezuko? Oh, the music is going crazy. Blood Demon art? Blood Demon X. Oh, she has exploding fucking blood. Oh, that's actually OP. Okay, her blood's on the blade and that's gonna explode into the cut. Oh, that did it. Okay. Hinokami. Hinokami Kagura. Oh, I guess that's it. This was this was a fun episode. It was, I think it dragged on a bit too long, and I'm not a huge fan of how just utterly sadistic the 12 Kizuki guy is, because okay, there's like a whole debate going on these days of like villains that just need to be evil versus villains that need to have like a backstory and some reasoning and being understandable. And I personally fall into the camp that Demon Slayer, in the context of this show, the fundamental core theme in my eyes has been to show off the monstrosity of humans and the humanity of demons. And we have cases like Tamayo and, Yujiro and Nezuko, where it's like demons aren't inherently bad and humans aren't inherently good. It's a spectrum like any other thing. And so I do wish for a bit more depth to my villains. However, for this situation and an introduction to the 12 Kizuki, I think it's perfectly fine to have a villain for villain's sake. I do think that it was a bit heavy handed with just how sadistic and awful this guy was. Like the domestic abuse simulator ass motherfucker, but overall, very satisfying episode. I think the ending really stole the show with the music coming in and everything and building up and getting this lore drop. I wish this was set up more, beforehand in some way or other. Like, them just talking about maybe like him and Nezuko reminiscing and talking about, hey, remember when dad used to do the Hinokami Kagura dance and we had so much fun and shit like that, or some shit like that. Just have it foreshadowed a little bit more so that when it comes out, the audience, instead of going, wait, why didn't you do this sooner? Why didn't you think of this sooner? Which obviously the answer is he forgot. And this is like Shinobu set it up in this episode, is that when your life flashes before your eyes is when your mind is trying to find a possible way in your lifetime to get out of that situation. And they use that as a jumping off point for Tanjiro realizing, oh, Hinokami breathing. And that's what my dad meant, because he was a demon slayer, so he didn't really know about breathing and stuff like that at that point. But now he gets it, so I understand how why that wasn't that way. But a little bit more foreshadowing, I think, would have helped a lot. Nezuko has exploding blood demon art. She has the Bakugo power; she can make her blood explode. So I mean, that is OPAF. I really like the way they did it, where his blade didn't actually cut the Kizuki guy. Instead, it made the blade explode and go through, and use that as the kill strike. So I really like the kind of double team of it. Visually, I thought it was fine. I didn't think it was groundbreaking. From what I remember of Twitter in those times, like everyone was glazing this episode for how visually amazing it was, and it was visually very good. I really liked that it was very legible. You could see what was happening, and but overall, like the action and flow of it wasn't really that special. It wasn't really that big of a deal. Maybe that's because I've seen a lot more anime than your normal person, so it doesn't surprise me that much. But even in terms of just Sakuga, I feel like JJK does a way better job at hyping me up with more, animated, insane sequences. And I know JJK is a newer show and all, but like Demon Slayer has held to like a standard where everyone's like, it's beautiful. But I didn't think this episode really lived up to that. But otherwise, yeah, really solid episode, really nice for the themes, and so we defeated a 12 Kizuki. Now we need to get Tanjiro a new sword, I guess. But yeah, that was Demon Slayer episode 19. Catch y'all next time. Bye bye.